Hey Locomotors fans, Kate here. The Active Lifestyle Vehicle of the Year Awards are finally here. We have so much great stuff going on at the Microfactory right now. We have over 25 OEMs here test driving their 2013 and 2014 models. We're also counting down to the Active Lifestyle Vehicle Design Challenge winner announcements. But before we get to that, let's go check out some of these cars. Scott Brown with the Chrysler Group. And Scott, we are standing in front of the 2014 Ram 1500. Give me the details on this truck.
The big news for 14 for light-duty Ram is a 3-liter eco diesel. It's the only light-duty diesel application in the full-size pickup truck. This is our Laramie Longhorn, so top level trim. So it's got saddle leather grade interior. Just from top to bottom, from the interior to the exterior to the powertrains, unbelievable stuff.
Thank you so much for your time. So let's hop in this thing, see what it can do. I'm with the woman in charge of it all, Nina Russin.
Well, it really got started 10 years ago. I was at the LA Auto Show with Bob Babbitt, who's a Ironman triathlete. And we were at a vehicle reveal. And it was a vehicle that had been designed for active lifestyles. They used that terminology specifically. But Bob and I both felt that there really, even though the car companies were very interested in our audience, that they didn't really understand who we were or what we were looking for in a vehicle.
I mainly look for that I can sleep in it. So if it's comfortable to sleep in, that is my absolute number one thing I look for in a vehicle. You have to have a comfortable seat because we travel to races and you get sciatica pretty bad, just some nerves in your hips, and if it's not a comfortable seat, it can be just grueling.
So a little bit later we were talking and I said, well, Bob, why don't we do a Car of the Year program? And not knowing what we were getting ourselves into, Bob said, sure, that sounds like a great idea. What do we do? And I said, well, I guess we go around to the car companies and we start driving these cars to see if they meet our needs. That eventually grew to what we have today, which is about 90 athletes out here testing vehicles in 8 categories.
To get an opportunity to drive cars that you normally wouldn't just be able to get in and drive, especially I did the off-road stuff, so taking a Jeep over the rocks. I had a Jeep Laredo years ago, and to see what it is now versus what I had, I mean, it's night and day.
Nick from Toyota is here to tell me about this gorgeous black 4Runner. So give me the scoop on this car.
It's unique in that it still is true to its hardcore off-road DNA, but at the same time it has a duality of being an on-road capable vehicle and a vehicle that is very refined when you drive. It does have a lot of off-road features, which I'll walk you through, but it's very easy to learn. And even if you're a novice to an expert, it's capable and easy enough to drive for any level of off-roading.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited, so let's go check it out.
Yes, sir. The 4Runner is a body and frame SUV. It has been that way since 1984 and has continued to remain that way. The entire segment has gone unibody type construction, which means it's more of a car-like ride. And if you look at the design, it's more of a car-like type design. And 4Runner is the only vehicle in the segment that's still a traditional SUV, and it appeals to those traditional SUV buyers that want something that's very capable, rugged, durable, that they can take off-road.
Turn right here.
Woo! This is Sarah with Buick, and this is the Buick Encore. So Sarah, tell me a little bit more about this car.
Absolutely. So the Buick Encore is a subcompact luxury sports utility vehicle.
Now it looks like it seats, let's see, 4 or 5?
It seats 5, 4 full-size adults very comfortably, and you actually also have a ton of space. This car fits a lot of different needs. In fact, we actually had Women's Outdoor Adventure magazine take it for a week up in Oregon, and they did kayaking, mountain biking, and hang gliding all within this vehicle.
I was going to say it kind of really fits that active lifestyle because it really uses the space wisely.
Yeah.
It's a zippy little car.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's the turbo Ecotech engine.
All right, before you guys go, a lot of you had a chance to look at the entries, the top 10 entries from the Active Lifestyle Vehicle Design Challenge. And we ran a challenge, as I explained earlier, that asked designers from around the world to design a vehicle for you guys, basically. So congratulations to John Bukasa from New Zealand, I believe, for his Climax entry. It really looked cool. A lot of people compared it to a Subaru Brat.
The votes have been counted and the winners for the ALV Design Challenge have been announced. And now Nico is going to tell us a little bit more about the top 3.
So the third place goes to Xavier Gordillo, and also known as Chavito, for the WMV Workshop Mobile Vehicle, which is an extremely functional vehicle. The athletes who are here today at the event love this vehicle. They love the functionality behind it. They love the thought that was put into it. They love the simplicity of it, the fact that it used flat panels, could keep the cost down, and a lot of them could see using it. And then second place, I'll go to second place. This goes to Luciud. He always has incredible development sketches, beautiful work, and this was just a beautiful entry. A lot of people who are here today and a lot of people within the community voted this one highly. They really liked it. The functionality was there and the aesthetic was there. And the winner goes to John Bukasa. You know, this was from the outset a leader. The design was really cool. The proportions were there. This is something I could see Local Motors basically making. I would love to see this in production someday. It's just so much fun. It looks like something that could really go in all different parts of the country, all different parts of the world, and that people would have a lot of fun using and driving around. Anyways, to the top 10, congratulations to everyone who worked on the projects. Congratulations, and thank you very much for your participation. We hope to see more wonderful work from you in the future.